What's it mean after a day like this? You've had such great finishes to start the year, and now here you are finally putting it together.
Well, we've been struggling. We dominated here in 07 and 08, and then we're good in 09, and been struggling ever since. Bubba's pretty much had everybody covered, and I think this is the best car I've ever had here, even back when I was dominating. So it feels good to be back, and like you said, it was a long day, and I was like, man, we're not going to get any practice or anything, so we've been trying a bunch of new stuff, so we didn't really know about all of our load numbers and everything, but we got lucky, and with the short practice, we really didn't even practice the whole time because the car was that good. And it's just, I can't thank everybody enough for busting their butt for me all year. It's just without everybody on the crew, we wouldn't be able to do it.
Okay, well, from the drop of the green flag, you took off like a rocket ship. Yeah. Were you concerned at all?
Yeah, I was. Even Donnie Brewster got on the phone. On the radio. Remember, this is a 100-lap race, and I was like, man, I can't go any slower. I was trying to go slower, and sometimes when you go slower, you back up your corner, and you're not getting in the front load like you're supposed to. And it's tight, or you have to get in the throttle, and you're using the right rear. So I couldn't really go any slower than I was, but I knew that people behind me, I figured Hemrick and Bubba were saving their tires, and I was afraid if we got a late race caution, we might be abused too much. But we were a little bit too free, so that kind of concerned me. But luckily, we were able to hold Bubba.
What were you thinking when he worked in the 4-second lead and was right there on your bumper, and then the caution comes out with 3 to go?
I was just doing all I could do, and at that point, I knew that Bubba wasn't going to wreck me. I've never seen him wreck anybody, so I just knew we had to conserve the best we could. And there were still, I think at that time, like 70, it was like 75, there was still like 25 laps to go, so we still had to conserve our tires a little bit in case we got a late race caution. So if he was better than me, I was just going to have to race him as hard as I could, but let him go. But luckily, I think he burned his stuff up intentionally.
Knowing how good he is on the outside everywhere he goes, why did you give him his preferred spot?
Well, I just liked the inside. Last night we struggled when we started on the outside. There was a lot of marbles up there, and I felt my car was going to be better on the inside. We were real free, and usually with a little bit snugger of a car, you can be on the outside because you can roll. And I figured I could just get a better shot off the corner.
First super win, I believe, since 2008. What kind of emotions is that?
I think 09 maybe, but yeah, it feels good because you get to the point where you don't ever know if it's going to come again, and you got to cherish it when it does, because we work so hard on these things, and you spend so much money, and then you go on a drought, but it makes it even more special when you do good.
Casey Smith enters as the championship leader, wins Mobile.